And Night also has its own level of research. It's basically, even though it follows a similar path usually, it's basically a whole other level.
And you have some similar Pokemon, some completely different Pokemon, which really does make them feel completely different. I mean, look, already, Scorbunny!
Yeah, there he is. Oh, everyone's favorite 90s platformer mascot.
Oh yeah. Night Bidoof. Bidoof at night.
That's my favorite block on Cartoon Network.
Oh, shush. I keep forgetting I don't have to zoom in. I'm kind of spoiled, honestly.
I mean, yeah, so that is something that you do want to pay attention to. So, like, with Bouffalant, the photo, well, any Pokemon that you take a photo of that's gigantic, if you are so close in that you are cutting off part of their body, that is going to go against you in the score category.
Right. Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, what's up? So you see, he notices you. He's like, whoa, what's that?
Nice. Oh, Murkrow, shit.
I mean, remember, they only spawned at night in Gold and Silver. Which is why I never found them.
I love him. Oh.
Oh, and yes, do take a photo of that.
You're going to want to take a photo of the Crystal Bloom that's glowing there. And also, on that mound of dirt that you passed by, it's a little too late now, we'll do it next time we're back, it says, oh, if only something could wake it up. That's the first instance where you need to spam the scan button to get something to happen.
Although you can use other tactics to waken it up. And also, that it can be a pretty good Swampert if you can get it, because it's glowing.
Yeah, that's it's not one of the fabled Illumina Pokemon, but it is a Pokemon under the Illumina phenomenon.
Yes.
Oh, there it is! The comfiest Bidoof!
The most unimpressed Pidgeot.
He's so fucking majestic. I'm glad Pidgeot's in the game.
Now, I'm going to tell you something that, because it'll make you smile.
Yeah, by all means, guide me.
When you come up to the Torterra coming along, just make sure to look to your left when you're coming around it. So look straight at the Torterra. Because, as you can see, little Grookey and Pichu are just sneezing right next to it. So that is a good shot to get some really good Pichu and Grookey photos. Because obviously at this point, you've mostly been it's like not being able to see them at all, and I would maybe hold off taking any more photos of Hoothoot, because you've only got 7 left in your roster, so you might want to just save a couple for the final area.
But Pinsir.
Well, you've gotten a photo of Pinsir, it'll be fine. Yes, there are Combee.
Oh.
Of course, where there's Combee, there's obviously going to be another Pokemon, though we don't have access to it right now.
Yeah, but that's fine because it'll turn up eventually. And also, if you turn to your left...
Oh, hang on.
Scan that, because scanning will help up your research level. If you look at the Torterra that's just coming up on your left, look! Scorbunny's having a little nap.
Literally pulling a, like, Sonic pose.
Seriously. Oh, that was beautiful.
So yeah, you do only have 72 photos in your phone's memory banks per level, so you do have to be slightly careful on that. If it's your first trip to a level, then it'll go to 0 and you'll go through the rest of the course. If it's your second or third time or whatever going through the course, once you hit 0, you do just get kicked out of the course straight away.
Bidoof. I don't need another Bidoof.
So yeah, you don't have any 2-star behavior, you can see from the blank slot over there, so grab a nice picture of a sleeping Bouffalant.
Yeah, got a sign in there and everything. Yeah, majestic.
One thing that I find really nice is, oh yeah, you got a 3-star if you get them doing something like jumping there, so you got a pretty rare one. Even if it's a bad photo, it's good to have. But like I was saying, it is really nice that there's a lot of Pokemon in this. This is the only time I'll say I appreciate seeing Gen 1 Pokemon, because there's a couple that feel like they were missing in, of course, the original Pokemon Snap. So like seeing a Pinsir, I'd never be happy to see a Pinsir because I find Gen 1 Pokemon so overused. But when I see it in a Pokemon Snap, I'm just like, oh my god, we have like more Pokemon Snap.
Oh, definitely. Also, I would go for the other Pinsir pick if I were you.
Okay.
It's closer up and it has actually got all of it in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice and big one.
Cute.
Oh yeah, that'll be better. So, yeah, this is another thing. If you notice, you can choose the Crystabloom. One aspect of this game is you're also looking for what are called points of interest. There's a couple parts of the environment you can take pictures of. We won't see any in this stage, but there are ancient ruins, for example. So if you see something that has your camera look like a Pokemon, you're going to want to take it. It's like the signs again, except they're already there and able to be taken the picture of.
Ooh.
Nice.
Alright, what else we got here? Far away Bidoof on Dam.
Yeah, not as good. It's that size.
Yep, you must have a big badonkadonk Bidoof to get a big score here.
I thought you were going to say, yeah, you got to make sure that beaver has to be big.
Oh, joy. Yeah, you get in the decks there. The original regional bird.
I love getting pictures of them mid-blink because they all look so sassy.
Nice. So far, I think I'm doing better in this than I did in an original stuff.
I will say the scoring system is so much more lenient, and the big thing is you don't have the thing where, for example, if you take a back picture of the Pokemon, you don't have Oak go like, well, you're not looking at it, that's 0 points for the rest of it. It's like, even if one of them is considered not very good, like the size, the direction, you still get the rest of the points. So if it's good behavior, but a bad pose or them facing the camera, then you still get a chunk of points.
Nice.
It's really helpful and it just makes it more fun.
Yeah, for sure. Because like this is the type of game where you want to de-stress and whatnot, you know? Yeah. Surprise Combee.
That should be pretty decently scoring, I would think.
Very good, very good. I mean, I'm happy to get like any rank on my first go, but to get a gold, you know, second best rank is pleasing to see.
Oh yeah, I think that might be a diamond.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's a diamond.
Mwah.
That's your best photo yet.
Yeah, Torterra.
In general, a perfect photo of a Pokemon not doing anything super special is 4,500. That is considered a like perfect photo. Is anywhere in that range of 4,500 to 5,000 there.
Who are you going with in the upcoming Gen 4 remakes, guys?
Man, it's tough because I don't like any of the Gen 4 starters.
Rude, but fair. Probably Chimchar?
Okay, oh, very nice. A Diamond Hoothoot.
And the reason I say Chimchar is because always the fire type. But we'll say, to be honest, I'm actually think I might need a little bit more selling on the Diamond and Pearl remakes.
Fair enough, mate.
Just because obviously I'm getting to that point now where it's just like, I need to be a bit more careful with my money, spend it a little bit more wisely, and also just play the games that I really want to. And if it's going to be effectively almost the same as Diamond and Pearl, do I really want to go through that experience again? But if they can, amp it up and give me a bit more to get excited about, then we shall see.
So I'm going to go with Turtwig, but then I'm going to transfer in my shiny Shinx, and that'll be my true starter.
You have no idea how much I seethe every time you post about shinies on Twitter, and I'm like, I have never found a single fucking shiny!
Pokemon Go literally has days where, like, 1 in every 5 Pokemon you find is a shiny of a specific type. So it's like, oh, it's Shinx Day. It's like, cool, let me go catch, like, 100 of them, and there's at least 1 shiny there.
God, you could just take nice photographs and share them with your friends on social media. That's what you can do.
Well, I mean, I can make you a bit more jealous of, I have actually come across at least 1 shiny in-game, and that was a Mime Junior.
Ooh, nice.
In a Horde battle, funnily enough.
Oh, those are actually more likely to get shiny, so that would make sense.
There's just a bunch of, like, red towers here for some reason.
Plugged in his PlayStation 2 memory card.
Here's the thing.
Yeah. An incredibly strong energy reading, you say?
Also,
I want you to just consider this. We're not even out of Florio Nature Park, and you can have completed the original Pokemon Snap twice over by now.
I won't go that far, just on, like, a standard run.
Standard, right? Yeah, speed run, of course. Which, for me, because I've played it so many times, yeah, I could bust that thing through in a half-hour flat.
Goddamn. Alright, I believe we may be getting into our first boss battle here.
I think that's the other thing that's really quite exciting, is that you have multiple photography boss battles in New Pokemon Snap in comparison to Mew in the original.
I mean, that was cool in the original. Like, having a final boss made it fun, you know?
And like I said in the original playthrough there was another boss planned, which people think would be a Gengar, as it was a haunted house boss, but alas, it was removed. But we don't have to worry about that here. There are a decent number of bosses in this game, which are quite a bit of fun. Now, that said, calling this first one a boss is a bit... it's a bit vague, because unlike some of the other ones, it's pretty much just going to be like, hey, what's up, I'm here.
Oh, this was from the trailer, I believe, so this should be Meganium, if I recall correctly.
Yes, indeedy. I do believe this was the only Illumina Pokemon properly revealed in any of the trailers. I believe that the rest of them were relatively hidden.
Hello. How'd you like to take a photo from the inside, young trainer?
So, to get the most points with the Illumina Pokemon, you're gonna actually want it when they have those special, like, designs going across their body.
Yes.
Because there's basically the Illumina Pokemon, and right now we don't have too much we can do with it, just other than, take pictures when we can. I think it's just the Illumina Pokemon it wants you to focus on. It tells you where it is. So, for example, he's gonna give some sniffy sniffies, and then, oh, he's glowing! So those are how you get really good Illumina Pokemon picks. Later on, there's some more stuff we'll be able to do, but for right now, it's just a take pictures thing. And in fact, I don't think any other Pokemon spawn here even yet.
Not yet, and also your sort of descriptions may be slightly off, only in that you can only submit photos of the Illumina Pokemon if they have the Illumina phenomenon around them at the time. Because I took a number of beautiful photos of Meganium here, and stuff like that, which are just majestic, but you were not able to submit them unless the Illumina phenomenon is shining.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's fair enough. That's how the game wants to go. And I do believe if you, when we get towards the end of the course, which is not a million miles off actually, if you turn around, there is actually some ancient ruins in this Illumina spot.
Okay.
So you're not going to get any more out of him. So if you turn around, yes, scan to your left. Oh no, it's still focusing on that. It might not activate until level 2.
And off it goes.
There are research levels for the Illumina spots as well. You will level them up and new things will happen, even in these little areas.
And that's quite fun and exciting, particularly because it's so easy to get them to level 2.
Look at all these just fancy, like, particle effects and whatnot. The Switch is like, yeah, I can tag that.
I mean, to be fair, the game isn't necessarily huge.
And it's on rails, I know, I've heard all the counter-arguments.
Yeah, but it looks gorgeous and it plays wonderfully, so really, who cares?
Ah, you did get a 2-star, apparently.
I want the one where he's smiling. Yeah.
He's so happy.
So something that I do want to tell you to do once we've gone through this, when he's saying square up your photos, if you click the save and go to album, or save to album or whatever, go in there and just have a look at what some of the options that are available to you, because it's really quite fun.
Okay. Whoo!
Yeah, your Illumina Pokemon generally are going to be your highest scoring Pokemon because you get like near 2,000 on the pose.
I think that was like around the score we got for a decent picture of Mew.
Yeah, you only need 1 point to level it up, so I think we got that.
Nice.
All right.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pokemon be like, take a picture of me. I don't give a shit. Nice pose. Hey.
You get a cell-shaded filter. Now, here's what I got confused with. There's 2 places where you can apply filters. There are, as Richie talked about with the, where you'll go to save in the album, there's filters you can put on there, but then there's a whole other set of filters you can put on once you then take it back to your room and then try to upload it online. So here you won't be able to use the cell shading, but in the next one you can.
So what you can do here is if you go to resnap, what you can do is you can reposition your photo and the angle.
Interesting.
You can zoom in a bit more, you can change the brightness settings, the blur, the focus size, the focal points. You can add some filters, as we said, but they are just silhouettes, which is a bit but but you can get some really wonderful actual shots using the resnap function. So photos that don't necessarily score a huge amount, you can still get some really stunning ones, and that's sort of why this is here. You might take a photo that will not score well because like the Pokemon's off to the side or it's not very big, but you can get a really cool angle on it if you just readjust it slightly. And yeah, it's a really cool tool to have.
Neat. So do I just like go to
We'll show you.
my Switch thing to send it off to?
No, not yet. So return to camp. If you want to see where those photos are stored, and where you'll be able to then get them onto your Switch hard drive, you'll need to go to the lab and your space. But I suppose it makes sense to go there anyway at this point because, you know, we've just beaten our first Illumina spot. Get a little bit more story, and then you can just check out your space, which has got a few cool things to learn about.
Yeah.
Rita.
One of my favorite things is when this game came out, they got a thing where if you did hashtag new Pokemon Snap, you got a little Meganium thing on Twitter, which then led to people renaming the page for Meganium as hashtag new Pokemon Snap, implying they renamed that Pokemon to hashtag new Pokemon Snap. And people were going like, huh, kind of a strange name, but Meganium wasn't popular anyways.
Right?
A bit of lore here.
In general, there's way more story here than in the original, where you actually have, you know, a bit of a world built up, and it's not just, I found an island, let's take pictures.
I own the island now. You're not getting off it.
Warning. Here's the thing.
Ah, yes. We must venture beyond the nature parks to the snowscapes, the volcanoes, the deserts.
The underwater? What?
But
Really?
So basically, you got through your internship, now you're being hired.
Nice. So do I get paid for this, or...?
No, you're a child. You can't legally pay children. You're getting paid in exposure.
Hey!
Get it? Because cameras use exposure as one of their primary functions, like a mirror and lens.
Click snap.
Also, Rita is short for retake. Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Not sure about that one, mate.
That's what the wiki says.
well then, let's make it official. With a team badge.
Oh, I only need one of these. Fuck getting 7 others. Yeah, this is a good model for the trainer, I think.
Yep.
All right.
I think the reason that the trainer model looks better than perhaps Professor Mirror and Rita is because of the hat.
Maybe.
Because the hat adds the definition that is lacking in sort of the full hairs of these folks.
Also, you only ever see the player character in more rendered cutscenes.
Yeah.
This is gameplay, right? Whereas when it's a cutscene with us, it's a pre-rendered, zoomed in one.
Yeah.
Hey. Alright, so we go to lab.
We're going to want to head to our space.
Here. Oh,
Or no, just pacing back and forth.
So one thing I do want to point out, do you see those pictures in the background there?
I sees them.
Oh, yes.
all right.
Those are not pictures from locations in the game. Those are actual pictures of Pokemon the movie Coco, which is interesting because, mild spoilers, not really, but Rita actually makes a small cameo appearance in there, thus tying it into the anime once more.
Oh, neat. Well, you couldn't have a Snap game without some connection to the anime.
Of course.
It's true.
That's where you can see your personal photo album and adventure milestones.
By the way,
Yeah, so we're gonna want to check out the photo there because, or the album there, because that's where we get to check out some of the cool editing pictures or editing features and throw them up online for people to give you sweet medals.
Oh, yes. That is, it's such a no-brainer, but I'm glad it's there.
Oh yeah.
Like a modern Snap game, you want more courses, you want more Pokemon, you want, social media features, and the game just seems to, deliver on every single, feature people wanted.
Without a doubt.
One thing that Richie won't be able to tell you, you have to go to the internet page before you can upload stuff, so we're probably going to head there first. Just because then they'll say, do you want to enable internet features? And we're going to say, yeah, of course.
okay.
Very good, very good. Da, 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 da.
And considering we're friends together, you might even see my pictures.
Well, I guess you can brag once again, put it all over me.
Well, we'll see. We'll see it. We'll see if it comes up because I don't know if it will.
Let's see. Oh, I like this.
I like the comment of heck yeah, brother.
That's great.
Unsweet. That's so ridiculous.
Look at that ducklet.
Oh my god, that ducklet is incredible.
Swan song, yes.
That's great. That's really good.
A little bit of a spoiler here, so we'll go back, I guess. Where's internet? Oh, I was.
That was internet.
Okay, well, can I share my stuff now?
Yep, in the your space.
Yes.
So actually, one thing without spoilers is pretty cool. In the game's options, you can set it so that Pokemon that you've never seen don't appear in the online.
Nice.
So yes, that's where you can save to system. You can upload it online. You can also go into doing like the full-on photo editing to get those glorious designs that were appearing on that Bidoof and that Ducklet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like my first session of Pokemon Snap. If you check out my Twitter account, I shared a couple of my my proud photos that I took, and honestly, I'm very proud of some of them. They're actually quite beautiful.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
You definitely want to take a look at the photo decks because there's some cool stuff in here.
Yes.
Alright, Pokemons. Oh, look how, like, just professional this all is.
I know.
Wait till you go check out the map function that we saw on that first page.
Oh.
Just grab a level, any of them.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And you can then click on them there and learn their information there.
As a note, it does only show you a Pokemon when you have snapped a picture of it in that location. So, say Pichu, as it does, turns up multiple times throughout the level. Depending on where you take the photos of it, depends on whether it will show up on the map in its location. So you probably have to take, I think it's usually about 3 or 4 different snaps of Pichu to get it in all the locations that it appears in the level.
Righto.
So basically, this game is frickin' massive.
Well, it'll keep me going for a while, and it's good content to have alongside Dad of Boy 2018.
Yep. Quite different tones in both of them.
Well, I like to have contrasting like styles and genres for playthroughs. Yeah, back to the research. Come on, give me a new level or something.
All right.
Ooh, apples!
Not quite.
No. They listen to this explanation and you'll know exactly why they say what they say.
Huh. Yeah, oh yeah. That's not cool, Professor. Oh my god, he just faded out of existence.
There he goes.
A fluff fruit. They grow here in the lentil region. Sweet and tasty, and they make a great snack for Pokemon. I would like one. Rough. They may look like apples, but if you think that, you're a moron. Way lighter and softer.
You know, throwing apples, which are quite hard at living creatures, might be a bit bad, so they invented a new fruit that is soft, light, and fluffy that you can chuck at them repeatedly, and they only get mildly annoyed.
Oh, bless.
They do work exactly like as in the original, including stuff like if you get one to walk into your path and it blocks you, well hey, now you have some time to, do some aiming because you're blocked, right? So very similar to the original there with all the stuff you can do. In fact, it even does pretty much the exact same arc, which is really nice.
If you want to throw fiber, aim a little bit higher.
Oh lord, he coming.
Some Pokemon might not
Bonk
be
'em.
interested. Maybe they're more cautious than hungry.
Yeah, he hates it.
Alright, that should be enough practice.
You hit him once. Alright, that's enough.
Don't forget what I told you, okay?
Good stuff. Now we have tools to work with in the field to go alongside Scan.
So we actually don't get a new level yet. I think we go through the earlier ones again. But now that we have apples, we can get more than a couple new things.
I think what generally you need to do is you need to get all of your research areas up to level 2.
Okay.
slash it's usually sort of replay the last one that you did. So in this instance, you generally want to revisit Florio Park at night. If you haven't already got it to level 2, definitely. If you have got it to level 2, probably go do that one. And that's where you want to go.
Alright, so land talk. I saw you noticed something exciting.
Yes, so this is the request feature that I was talking about. It also allows them to, talk in the levels themselves.
Cool.
It's something that you can change how much they do talk with that, but generally they will, if you set it to often, they'll chat for things like when they spot like a really cool behaviour, or if they, if you've got a photo snap bang in the middle of the Pokemon snap bang in the middle of a photo, that sort of stuff they will comment on. Nice. Some of these requests are difficult. Some of them are very specific. However, I will say that we can definitely get shockingly well done.
See, I never got that one, so I have no clue how to get that one.
That one's pretty easy to get. I don't think I've gotten any of the others.
Alright. Florio Park at night, you said?
I believe so. That's what the guides that I was following told me to do, and definitely since we haven't got it up to level 2, that is what I would recommend.
You got it, mate.
I do know there's a couple interactions with the apples we can might be able to get. For example, one of those requests was for a yawning Torterra. Quite easy. Throw an apple at him while he's asleep, and he'll go, "Whoa!"
Ah, that's that one. That was one I hadn't gotten, largely because I hadn't seen the guide on how you intended to get to that. But that makes sense.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to just figure that one out on my own.
Mwah. Mwah. Hey.
Now, there will be a couple times where Pidgeot will be flying around there or on the ground. I think he might want to be fed as well.
Turn around, Tangrowth.
The thing I like about Tangrowth is you can put apples really far away from him, and he'll like grab them with his massive arms.
Yeah. Ooh.
So there'll be the mound there on your left. Scan it a bunch of times. Oh yeah, see? Keep scanning.
Although, annoyingly, I do believe that's only like a 1-star shot, it just poking out of the ground. You think it would be more, but it's not.
It's fine.
So yeah, you're gonna want to throw him and then wait till they yawn. Let's see, I'm just giving him a watch. You'll see he does a nice big one. Right there. He's yawning. Oh.
I think that was a yawn.
This is another one of my little nitpicks that I have, is that sometimes it's slightly difficult to tell exactly when they are performing certain behaviours. Like in the original Snap, it was very clear when they were doing something, and certain ones of these behaviours are very easy to spot. But sometimes there's just nuance in exactly when something counts as a behaviour and when it doesn't. And if you're, aiming for a certain behaviour, it's really annoying when you're just like, could you not just work?
Oh, there's a yawn. That's a yawn. You see him doing a little head shake there. This Hoothoot is so hard to hit with apples for some reason.
It's because the apples don't necessarily shoot very high.
Pinsir's terrifying. Just this, 4-foot-tall, massive bug, right? Like, big boy.
What a trooper.
So So I think the Combee do like the fruit there, so you can throw some at them and they'll start to go eat them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean at them, I mean in the ground for them to eat. Yeah, they usually like to go for the last thrown fruit. They don't go for the closest. It's a bit of a weird quirk, where it was the opposite in the original, where they usually go for the closest. But here it's like, no, just whatever the last one you threw, they'll go for it.
Nice. Not the greatest round ever, but I did get a few unique picks.
Yeah, I mean, generally that is what will happen until you have all of your tools available.
You might as well just grab the yawning Torterra, then hit auto, and just let it pick those real good ones.
Alright, so the Torterra.
It was one of the last ones you got, was the yawn. Yeah, big yawn. Look at him.
Nice. Alright, let's go. Really useful feature, actually.
Oh, definitely. And the thing with those Lentalk requests is generally it's of some the requests are for some of the more complex poses. So that was I believe a 4-star Torterra is a yawning Torterra.
Yeah, it's basically hints at some of the behaviors you can get, because there's some that are very obscure, so by giving you the potential to, have a hint towards what they are, it lets you to find them a lot easier, without, needing to just look up a guide online.
Okay, so we have one up close but from behind, one far away from behind jumping, and one slightly off center.
He's really happy. He's loving it.
I fucking love apples. Hot damn. Booyah. Alright, give me that yawning.
Perfect timing.
Hurrah, these are my children. Mwah.
And as you can see, you got a request complete. It always feels good when that pops up, because, yeah, some of them you're like, please tell me I got this, please tell me I got it.
Nice work.
Really? 499? Come on. Could have done better. Close-up Bidoof is still best Bidoof.
Nice work.
I have no clue why that's 3 stars, but alright.
I don't know either. As I said, this is one of the things that sometimes the star counts don't make a whole lot of sense.
I'm sure there's like guides that'll be written and whatnot, so...
In general, your 2-star is them being bopped by something or eating something, so if you ever need a 2-star, just chuck something at them.
Bronze, that's fine.
Yeah, so that's another thing that you've got to consider when taking photos, is how much of the Pokemon is covered by something. So if there's foliage, if there is a tree in the way, that will count against you.
Just kind of chilling, really.
Well, he is facing the camera more, which should give you more points there.
Hey! By 10 whole points.
Heck yeah.
Very good. I will make it my life's duty to diamond all of these.
Take you a while.
Yeah, probably. Hell yeah.
Yeah, there'll be a lot more at night now.
I don't mind a little bit of a grind, especially in like a game that's like grindy by default, so I can like just pick it up, have a run, put it down, and so on and so forth.
Oh yeah.
It's that feeling of progression that is just nice, because even if you are redoing stuff, just the fact that you can continually find new things and unlock new things, it feels good.
Free snap. See, this is a useful feature. Look at this.
And obviously it's not to get you a better score, it's just to get you a better photo.
It's literally for social media alone.
Yeah, which honestly, hell yes, because I think that was probably one of the things that people wanted from the original, but obviously it was never possible that that was going to happen because the N64 couldn't do it.
No.
Sometimes you get a photo that would be really cool if it was just slightly to the left, slightly more zoomed in, or whatever. And now you have the chance to just make that happen.
So, oh well, I'll save that thought for later, actually.
Oh, I think I know what's coming.
Do you, though?
I do. I've seen it many a time in many a playthrough.
Well, look who it is. Todd.
Yes, my boy!
Hey, Professor. It's been a while.
I was fucking right, Tanner. I was right.
I know, I was so stoked. When they said his name, because I didn't have it confirmed or denied till I got here, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
I mean, I'm going to be real with you. You didn't need Todd in this game.
No.
You didn't. It could have stolen its own, but having him here is just a mark of how much Bandai Namco cared, you know? I mean, even the fucking sweatband is the colour of his original shirt. It's that level of detail, which is like, yeah, these were the perfect guys to make a sequel after so long.
Oh, without a doubt.
So, in Japanese, Todd actually has the same voice actor he had all the way back in the anime.
Wow.
Which is kind of cool.
Oh, wow.
In English, he did get replaced. He was originally voiced by Ted Lewis, who voiced everyone in Pokemon. He was Tracy, Giovanni. He's still Giovanni. But he said he can't do a young voice anymore. So instead, he's been replaced with Griffin Burns, who is best known as Tadano in Agretzko. As well as the main character of Fate Grand Order and Doppio from JoJo.
There you go.
And here we have Gone Freaks from Hunter x Hunter. That joke goes two ways, because it's literally voiced by Erica Mendez.
There you go. Is that Ryuko?
Okay, now.
Yes.
Kill la Kill. One of the best dubs ever, I think.
Well,
Oh, it's real good. Also, Bernadetta from Fire Emblem Three Houses. And a fun thing, these two voice actors play both Hilda and Hilbert in Pokemon Masters. So the Gen 5 characters there. So nice little relationship there. Also, Hops Wooloo in Pokemon Twilight Wings. Very important role.
Very nice.
And,
So yeah, they're kind of our rival, question mark, for the game, I think?
Nah. Just a friend, a tag-along friend. Just someone else to give you requests, really.
Basically.
That's fair, I guess. It's not a real Pokemon game, quote-unquote.
He is our rival friend.
Listen up, team. I'm going to give you a breakdown.
Or friendly rival, as was obviously the case for Gen 5. But yes, you didn't think we were just going to be on one island, did you?
Oh no, mate. I know basically every level in the game, so...
Fair.
Also,
And I will say, without spoiling, there are two tropes in the game that I'm very glad made it in. Because I was like, I really want that in a Snap 2, and they put it there, so...
Ooh. I don't know what that is, because I don't know all the levels, because I haven't beat it yet. But I will almost assuredly, once we're done this session, I'm hopping back into play, because it's giving me those feelings.
That's fair. I might, depending on when we finish tonight, I might hop in for a little bit of a session, because I've got 25 Pokemon left to finish my photo decks, and that's going to be my my stopping point for my time with new Pokemon Snap, I feel.
Very good, very good. You're coming back for DLC though, right?
Oh, most likely, yes.
One thing I was going to say before we had that scene play, the director of this game was actually informed that, yes, this is not the first time that they were going to make a new Pokemon Snap. He has confirmed there were previous attempts, actually. He didn't say for what consoles, but he did confirm that, like, when he was offered the job, they said, you know, oh, we tried this before, and he's like, what? You never told anyone about this? And then, of course, he told everyone.
As you would do, really.
Yeah.
Well, he loves it. I'll check out the filters, too, because there's some cool filters you can also get. And not only can you choose a filter, you can actually choose the effectiveness of the filter, meaning that you can have, more subtle ones or ones that are, very big and very much going on.
I'm good with that, I think.
Hashtag no filter. All right.
Yeah, I love him. Forgive me if I do send a few things to Twitter throughout the course of this playthrough.
No worries. The nice thing is, of course, as you are uploading them, as you saw when you look in the missions menu, you just get random people's pictures they've uploaded. So it's really easy to get sweet medals because, I'll just look there and I'll see a cute picture and I'll be like, yeah, you get some medals because you don't lose anything for giving them. So it's like, yeah, just do it.
Yeah. I fucking love apples.
Fluff fruit.
Fuck off. Alright, let's go check out a new level. I'm hyped, lads.
Well, this level is very different.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's head up here. Found your jungle. The sweet scent of fruits and plants envelop the verdant jungle.
Mm-hmm. I found you.
Ha.
This level here can best be described as overwhelming the first time you're here.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.